I'm going to show you how to change the bolster, the side bolster in a Recaro seat. This particular one is out of a Sierra Cosworth, but the seats are generally the same in a lot of cars, Vauxhalls, some Hondas I believe have the Recaro seats. So I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to change the side bolster. It is probably quicker to change it yourself than it is to drive to a trimming place. So let's start with this seat, this Recaro seat. I can feel here the bar through the foam. I'm in the middle of restoring these seats to go in my Sapphire Cosworth. So let's change this bolster. Now we don't need a mega toolkit to do this. A basic socket set, some pliers, Phillips screwdriver, and I'm using Allen keys. I'll show you what these are for in a second. So first thing to do, let's assume you've got the seat out of the car and you've removed the seat rail. So let's start by removing this winder by taking the screw out, a Phillips screw, like that. Then on this plate there's some invisible pins, so I'm just going to get a small Allen key and go from the back and push the pins out. You'll see them pop out, see it there? I'll leave that there, sticking out. Then I'll do that one there and that one there, and this will just pull off like that. Then this side, without the winder, you just push the pins out, because it isn't the winder here to undo. One. I'm just pushing the back of the pin with my small Allen key. There we go. Next job, we'll remove the back of the seat. It's held in place with 2 screws and 2 clips. There's this screw here. And this clip. This should just pull out with a screwdriver. Like that. On the other side, same again. 1 screw. Then this 1 clip. Now the back of the seat should just, if you pull these feet here, like the brackets, just pull them apart and it should just, the back of the seat should just pop off. Right, we'll put this out of the way for the time being. So it's this bit of foam we're going to be replacing on this seat. So I'll show you how to get this cloth back without damaging it. So I'm going to start by pulling this bit of plastic. You'll see that just unfolds. Then we've got the same kind of design along here, a bit of plastic, so we'll pull that like that. Then we'll pull this bit of the seat up like that. Then with a small flathead screwdriver, there's a little tang, we'll bend it down. Sorry I can't really show you this, it's quite tight to get in. There we go. Then with my needle nose pliers, or actually with your fingers, you should be able to just pull that down and out the way. Then this cloth will simply just unfold from the seat. Getting the back here over this metal bit of bar, like that. There we go. That is the foam. There's the foam out. And you can see here where mine was worn, that's where it would feel the bar through the foam. This is the original foam off the seat when it was made in the 1980s. So once you've got your foam off, it's normally a good idea to check for damage on the seat. But generally they're pretty strong, it's all solid welded metal, do you know what I mean? There's nothing going to break unless you've had some big fat lumpers in your car. But let's get the new bit of foam on, pull this bit of cloth back over. Honestly fellas, this is a quick job. So that just slides onto there. I'll leave a link to the foam I'm using on in the description of the video. It's just from eBay. I think it was 99 or 95 pounds for 2 bits. Because I've also done the other seat that just pushes down into place nicely like that. Then we'll just pull the cloth back over. I like to start at the back of the seat. Okay, at the front there actually. There we go. Right, now the back should come over. There we go, that pops over there. And that hole is for this bit of metal there. Right, so generally this is the hardest bit to get down at the front once the back's on, but I do use a pair of needle nose pliers and just kind of gently pull it. You don't have to use needle nose, you could use any pliers really, but don't pull too hard and just tease it down all the way around. Now that is the foam back in. Next thing is to just strap it all back down with the clips what we removed at the beginning. I like to do the opposite of removal, so I'm going to start at the top here and put this clip back in. So you see this bit here, this just clips in on a little hook on the seat, like that. And we'll bend that tang back down. So now we've done the front, we'll just put this long strip along here. It does take a bit more muscle to get it back together as the foam's newer and fatter, but it does all pop into place fairly easy. There we go, that's that back in place. Then there's just this last little bit to go on at the back here. Sometimes it takes a bit of muscling, but if you're not a girl, you'll have no trouble. There we go. And there is the new foam on. Nice and sturdy, nice and firm. And then we'll get the back of the seat on. We'll locate it on these dowels, like that. So if this was a reclining seat, when this came backwards and forwards, this bit here wouldn't be here, it would be like a latch and it would come round and click around here. But as this is out of a 4-door car, we have this bit, so that comes up and screws into there. Then there's just this little clip what we removed at the beginning. Then we'll refit this cover. Push these pins back into place. Do the same on the other side. Then the last thing to go back on is the recliner for the seat. Now it's just held in place with one Phillips screw. So there we go fellas, the seat is done. Looks a lot better than it did before with this knackered old bit of foam in. Now it's nice and solid, you can't feel the bar through it. I am going to clean up the seat. It's certainly a lot better than what it was. And if you're watching this with your seats similar to mine, like with the foam knackered, just give it a go. Honestly, if it goes tits up, you can always just drag the seat to a professional trimmers and drop, or you can even drop me a message on Instagram. We can always take your seat with trimmers and get them to give you a hand. But I don't think you'll struggle, fellas. It's a simple job. It's just a bit daunting if you haven't done it before, but don't be scared. Honestly, 15-20 minutes and you'll have it done. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more Cosworth content, don't forget to subscribe. And until then, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.